Well, here we are at Spot X, just on a bit of a mission with Jack. He's got his new rifle. We're going to try and find him a deer to shoot with it. 7mm Rem mag. It's got a nice scope on it, and it looks like a mean little setup, so hopefully we can go and christen it tonight. Got about an hour and a half walk into where we're going to camp, and we've got a few slips and stuff we can watch. So yeah, boys got their Tatonka bags on. The old Tatonka, she's not fully loaded up. I've got my one on there. It's my board head too, probably. Oh, let's go.
Oh, Father, tell me, do we get what we deserve? Oh, we get what we deserve. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, 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 go. So where down we go, 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 go. Way down we go. Whoa, you let your feet run wild. Time has come as we all go down. Yeah, but for the fall, ooh, my heart, do you dare to look me right in the eyes? Yeah. Oh, 'cause they will run you down, down to the door. Yeah, someday we'll run you down, down till you fall. And they will run you down, down till you go. Yeah, till you can't crawl no more. And where down we go, 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 go. Oh, where down we go, go, go. Say where down we go. Oh, 'cause say we run you down, down to your car. Oh, way down we go.
So we've just set up our little camp, just put a brew on with the jet ball, and the wind's sort of swirling around a little bit, but we've got some nice wee slips we can have a look at up the creek here. That's my little nest there, and the boys are in the tent. Got the Stony Creek fly set up there, bloody good flies, and yeah, it looks pretty cozy. Hopefully we can shoot a deer, eh, Jack?
Yeah, hopefully.
Awesome. Yeah, that took no time to boil.
Boiled really, really quick.
That was probably 2 minutes.
Yeah, max.
If that, yeah.
Not very long at all.
I'll time it on the next one and let you know, but pretty good, the old jet boil. They're definitely a jet boil. They boil it like a jet. So we're just going to have a brew, then we'll head off and have a look for a deer. Safe?
Yep.
Oh well, we just were walking back down the river and Sean flicked his headlamp up on the slip, and there's a couple of deer standing there, so Jack got lined up on them, and 115 metres I think it was, and shot it straight between the eyeballs.
Yes, he's made a bit of a mess.
The 7mm Rem mag, you heard the pop.
Yep.
There was no time to get the camera out, we just sort of had to take it while we could, and yeah, beautiful little leading animal, nice little spiker. Good stuff, Jack, bloody awesome, bro.
Sure.
Awesome.
Man.
Awesome, Sean, that's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
That was a good wee hunt.
Awesome, mate, awesome.
You look down here, it's quite steep. Reminds me a little bit of South Island, but not really.
Mean end to the day. Hey, nice little animal to take at this time of year.
Yep.
Perfect.
So we sat there and we watched the clearing for the evening, and then it got dark. Walked back down the creek and we seen two sets of eyes in the headlight. So we got lined up and yeah, got him.
How far away?
It was 115 metres away.
115 metres.
Yeah.
Not bad, Jack. So you're 14 years of age, eh?
Yep.
How many deer have you shot now with the old man?
About 10 or so.
Oh yeah, bloody awesome. That's good going, eh?
Yep.
Probably more deer than a few grown-ups.
Yeah.
Awesome, mate, and there's another one to the tally.
It is.
Right between the bloody, just about right between the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Taking no prisoners again.
Nah.
Awesome, mate. I will gut them out and carry them back to camp and have a brew.
Will do.
Awesome.
Way down we go.
So 14-year-old Jack
Oh, way
with his deer,
down.
and we've got a bit of a carry back to the camp, but
So
good to go.
we're
Who cares? We've got the mission
down.
done. Good stuff, mate. Lead the way, or do you want someone to lead the way for you? Probably someone to lead the way, eh?
Follow me, mate. I'll go this way. You got Josh.
Alright, so we just got back to camp. Deer's all hung up in the tree. And just put a brew on. Got the jet ball going there. Making us a brew. Got the MSR in the background as well. But the jet ball is a lot faster, but it is holding a lot less water in there at the moment. But she does seem to be a lot quicker. Water bottles there. We're just going to cook a feed and Max back and probably go and have another look in the morning. Just having a brew. I really like this jet ball. I'm very impressed with it. It boils in no time, and it's nice and compact. It doesn't weigh bugger all. It's perfect for two people. If you had your back countries as well, there's plenty of water in there. Would there be enough water in there after those 2 cups for a back country as well, Sean? Or?
Yeah, you possibly. Yeah, I'd say you get a back country. If not, you top it up.
Yeah,
All within a minute or so, mate. It's pretty quick.
yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's enough in there for if you're in a hurry to boil a cup of coffee.
I mean, this coffee is filled right to the top, mate. It's pretty big coffee, but
Yeah, so we've got two good sized cups. There's a little bit left in there, and it takes less than 2 minutes to boil. It's got the indicators on the side there to let you know how hot it is. You can see that sort of just fading, just sort of slightly orange at the moment, so I'm guessing that's pretty hot. They don't really stick out like dog's balls, but you can see they're glowing a little bit orange. So
you can grab that, and that's just boiled, and it doesn't burn you.
yeah, so
Fantastic like that. It's under the cup, doesn't seem to. That's boiling water in there. Doesn't burn your hand.
yes, I'm not sure of the material that they've made for the cup, but like what Sean just said, you can put boiling hot water in there and then pick it up straight away, and it's not piping hot.
It's just been boiling now. It's fantastic.
It's got the little cozy there, European cover on it, so Sean can pick it up with his bare hands straight after it's been boiling and not worry about being burnt. It's
got a locking mechanism in the bottom of it, so when you put it back onto the cooker, it locks on there as well, so it sits there nice and stable. So out of 10, I'd probably rate the Jetboil 10 out of 10, to be honest with you. It does everything that we need it for, and you can put a pot on the top of it without having to buy a special expensive pot or pan to go with it. You can chuck any pot or pan on top of it. It boils the water really fast and lives up to its reputation. So Jetboil is the way to go. If you want to go and buy a good priced Jetboil, go buy a Jetboil. Don't think of anything else, just buy a Jetboil. The other items I've purchased recently is the stash bottle, which is fantastic. It seems to be working really well. Great to drink out of, easy to fill up, big wide mouth. You drop it in the creek and pull the bottom out and it sort of sucks the water into it. That's a really good little piece of kit. And we've got the 8 litre water supply up there, the Expedition I think it's called. That is really good as well. We just walked down to the creek and filled it up. 8 litres of water in there, which will last us. We're just here for one night, so that's easy enough water for all of us for one night to boil the jug and cook our food and backcountries and stuff like that. But that is a fantastic little light, the old Lenser light, especially for camping. We had this whole area lit up last night and didn't show any signs of going dim. It was on for about 2 hours, and yeah, bloody fantastic. We light, no one needed their headlamps on to walk around to see. It lit everything up within sort of 10 metre radius around the hut here, eh?
Yep, fantastic.
Awesome little investment. And also I have purchased this little MH5 headlamp, which I think's fantastic as well. It's LED Lenser also, and it's runs on one AA rechargeable battery. It runs for about 70 hours on low light. I've had it going for a while on high beam and low beam. We shot a deer with it the other night. I'll show you on the video. It flashes at you just like that when the battery's going flat. So it's got a Lion battery in there at the moment, rechargeable battery. And if that goes flat, you can chuck one AA in there, and that'll keep going as well. It's got the wide beam and spotlight beam on here as well, so you can focus that in and out. It's a good little light. It shines out to about 180 odd meters, and it's really light. Like, it fits in the palm of my hand. You've got no battery pack on the back, it's just that nice comfy strap. So it's easy to replace. That clicks off there, so you can click that off to replace the batteries, and you can even clip that onto your pack or something like that as well. I've only got 2 hands at the moment, so I can't really show you how that is, but I could probably get Sean to hold the camera off the side here. So that clips off there. So that's just a little plastic housing that it clips into, and then you're left with the main torch unit here. So basically easy to replace the batteries. You just got to turn the thing, and that will pop out. That pops off, and you've got one rechargeable AA battery, but it is normal battery friendly, so you can just throw a normal AA battery in there if your rechargeable battery goes flat, and that'll keep it going. So not too bad. Little bloody torch there as well. I've used that on about 3 hunting trips now, and it only just went flat last night, but there's still enough light there. It says it's going flat, but it still works enough for getting up and going for a piss or making a coffee or in the morning or something like that. It's ideal. So and that just pops back on there, turns on there, locks into there, and then you just put this back on here, which is pretty straightforward, and the more times you do it, the easier it becomes. So we're just packing up. Jack's gone up the creek to have a look for another deer, and we've just camped up. So first trial out with the Expedition 8 litre
water pack there, and I rate that a 10 out of 10. It does everything that I expect it to do. It's really good, holds 8 litres of water, got the little clippy thing on the end, fantastic. And the stash bottle worked a treat. It compresses down to nothing, holds a litre of water, perfect for having a drink out of a creek, saves you getting down on your hands and knees and doing a press up in the creek. You just fill that up and it's drink it with ease. And the jet bore, that has bloody flown past my expectations. It bores water fast, it's nice and compact, and as I was saying before, we've got these little attachment for the pots as well, so this comes with it. I'm not too sure if you have to buy this separately, but this actually just sits on top of the unit, and so you can just put a normal pot on. So what I was saying about the other units is that you have to buy specially made pots or pans for them. So they do make them so you can cook bacon and eggs and stuff on them, but this is a better system. You can chuck any old pot on the top. You don't have to spend another $100+ on an expensive pot when you've got half a dozen old ones sitting in the cupboard at home you can just take with you. So going off other models, you have to buy a frying pan like this, which is a bloody good frying pan, but it's got to have that adaptation on the bottom of it so it'll fit on top of your cooker. This one here is for an MSR. They're reasonably not priced. They're very expensive, to be honest with you, but really good unit. They work fantastically well. This frying pan is the perfect size frying pan. We had 8 sausages in there last night, and you could fit more in there, bacon, eggs and stuff like that. It's perfect. But yeah, pretty pricey though, really pricey, to be honest with you. And it's got the adaptation on the bottom to sit on top of your MSR, whereas the jet bore, you don't need any adaptation. You only need that thing to buy when you buy it with the unit, and the jet bore will do everything. So personal preference, and for price, I would say the jet bore over MSR. I'm not too sure about the specs on things, but from my first impressions, for price and compatibility, carrying around, lightness, all that sort of thing, boiling the water really fast, jet bore all the way, all day.
Oh yeah. That's just breaking down the deer from last night. Picked up. Just waiting for Jack. He's gone for a look for a deer this morning, but shouldn't be too far away.
So the deer's all cut up. Jack's come back from his morning hunt. Didn't see anything. The wind was all over the show though, so we'll put it down to that today. But we got a deer on the deck anyway, so we're pretty happy. It's all sliced and diced. No wastage. It was shot in the head, so we've taken everything. So the only thing that's left behind is the frame and the skin. So we're just having a bit of backcountry. What are we having there? Smoked fish pie.
Smoked fish pie today.
Have a bit of that for a bit of breakfast, and then we'll pack the rest of our gear up and get out of here. All loaded up, ready to go. Rifle christened. Packs full of venison. What else could you ask for?